everyone, today's look is something that's been requested a lot over the past week. My last few videos where I was doing reviews and stuff, I just had a very neutral look on my lids. It was very like a bronze brown look. And I kept telling people, because I was getting a ton of requests, more than normal, that it was my look from my Miley Cyrus video, but with a little more brown, which is true. But then people just kept requesting it, and I thought, you know, I might as well just do it because it is a different kind of look. So this is a look that you can wear day to day when you want to look a little bit made up. You want to look, you know, you want your eyes and everything, you want everything to stand out, but you don't want people to look at you and think, wow, that's blue eyeshadow, or wow, she's really done up. And I know I've said this before. I feel like I've done a video like this before, which I'm sure I have. But this is like my day-to-day look, and it kind of changes. Like, I'll go through a phase where I do something like this every single day, and then it's my everyday look, and then it'll kind of change, you know, the next day. So, I think it's kind of appropriate to do these over again. The colors I'm using are very basic. I'm using the Coastal Scents 88 Warm Palette. You can use anything that you want. There are so many matte colors. I mean, I can do this exact same look with matte colors, too. I don't really like to give... I mean, I do sometimes, but like dupes and stuff, because I just go from palettes, and if I watch someone's video and I want to do mine, I don't necessarily use the colors that they use. I just think, okay, I look at the look, I look at the color descriptions that they use, and then I think, yeah, I'll do that later with my own stuff. Just kind of go from what you have. Don't feel like you have to have the exact products. If you have this palette, it's just going to make it that much easier. But if you have MAC products and you want to use that, just use colors that look similar. So I hope that you guys will try this out and that this is helpful for you. And if you want to see what I did for this, then keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is apply, first I applied a base that prevents creasing. Then I'm going to apply a brown base to really kind of make those browns that I put on my eyes pop and show up a little better. I'm going to use the MAC Shade Stick and Gentle Lentil. Any brown cream shadow or anything will work. With shade sticks, they kind of tend to crease because people kind of, you know, when you go like that, it kind of piles on the color a little thicker. So I like to put it on my finger like that, and then dab it on exactly like you would a paint pot, and it works just as well. It works even better because you don't even, you don't tug on your eye. So I'm gonna apply that. Okay, so I'm editing the video right now, and I realize, hi, this is really ridiculous, I know, that I cut out the part that comes up next. And what I did was I took this shade right here, which is basically on the lower right hand corner, 3 over and 3 up, and just applied it all over that brown. Very, very simple. And I just cut out that step. For some reason my camera cut it out, but it's just the easiest step in the whole process. You just take this color and dab it on over the brown. Then you are going to want to take this one right here in the middle that is 2 up. I'm just going to kind of brighten that inner corner a little bit. Take a brush. This is a Sigma SS239. You can kind of see that it brightened it up a little. This is all I did. I just tapped it on the inner part of my tear duct and kind of blended it over, and then kind of, sweep it upward. Okay? And then you can take that same brush and take a lighter color in the palette, like this one right here, which is in that top right corner. It's 2 down, 3 over. And you can take a smaller brush if you want, but I'm just using the tip of this brush and just pop it right there underneath your tear duct. Okay, then for the crease, I'm going to take a crease brush, like just a smaller one. This is a MAC 222. It's kind of fluffy and soft, but it's still very pointed, which I really, really like. And I'm going to take a darker color, this one right here, that's kind of almost like a reddish brown in that bottom right corner. And I'm just going to get it right on the tip of the brush. And I'm just going to kind of work it right into that crease and into that outer V area. Then you can use that same brush, or a different one, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to take this color right here in the upper right corner, which kind of looks like Soft Brown by MAC. I'm going to use it the same way that I always use my soft brown. This is a Sigma SS224 brush. And kind of go around the edge of the color that you've used. Alright, then for my lower lash line, take any kind of brush, a small brush, whatever you want, and I'm going to apply the same color that I applied first on my lid, which is this right here, to the area right underneath my lash line. using probably a brush that's a little large, but you can use whatever you want. But I kind of like it to go down a little further. I like it to have kind of more of a smoky effect, so this brush works. This is my Sigma 239. Alright, now for my brow highlight, I'm just going to take the color in the upper left-hand corner of the palette right there and apply that with a large brush. I'm not really getting picky with my brushes. I'd probably use something smaller, but this is just one of those Big Mac 227s. Or is that what this is? Yeah. And then to kind of clean up this outer edge, I'm going to take a light color in the palette like this right here. Which one? Like any one of these, depending on your skin tone. You want one that doesn't have shimmer. Just lightly get it on this brush, and you can kind of, you know, clean up that outer edge just like that. Alright, now we're ready for our eyeliner. I definitely don't want to use anything that's too... I like black, I do, like even every day. But this one is really great. I've been using it a lot. It's the MAC Blitz and Glitz Fluid Line. I don't know if you can tell. Mine is very used, but it has little chunks of, or little flecks of gold shimmer, which sounds a little much, but it just kind of tones down the black a little. Like it still looks black, but it doesn't look so stark black. And I'm going to apply that to my upper lash line. Apply some mascara. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast, which I've kind of gone back to lately and I absolutely love. And then I'll show you what I used on the rest of my face when I'm done. Alright, for the face and the skin and everything, I just kind of keep it really simple. I just use a little bit of bronzer, which my favorite is the NARS Laguna. And it doesn't have much shimmer, that's why I like it. I don't really like bronzers day to day that are like, you know, mega shiny. And then for my cheeks, to just kind of give it a little extra pop, which you can't really see, so I'm going to add a little more. I use the MAC, this is the Hello Kitty Tippy. I'm really sorry, don't kill me, because I know this is a color that you can't get anymore. But Dolly Mix is very similar, so that's a color that's available all the time. For my lips, I like to keep it simple day to day. I really am a fan of just nude lips. I do like a little bit of color sometimes. But lately I've been using the Creme de Nude, which is a color that I featured in my favorites video, I believe. Been wearing this like every day and I absolutely love it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all later. So I hope that you guys enjoy this, and yeah, please watch. But it's using that, so I think it's nice to kind of see a, you know, a more neutral day-to-day look every now and then. So